Check. Mike, 1, 2. Are we recording?
What?
We're recording.
Oh. Word.
So I'm gonna start us off with a little bit of advice, okay?
It smells so
Right.
bad in here from that hot dog.
It tastes great.
Oh, God.
Here's the deal. Someone asks you to help them put together a carport, just say no. I haven't got that angry since the last piece of like IKEA furniture I put together, bro.
Is that bad?
Yeah. Dude, I got there at like 9 a.m. We got there like, I woke up like nice and early, man. I went to bed like early last night and shit so I can
I didn't.
What, are you hurting?
Why do you think I have these fucking Twix up here just in case I gotta throw up? Pop one in.
What happened?
Save it for the podcast, man. It was,
Was that gnarly?
No, it wasn't even. It was just, it was just 2 nights of Mondo, you know, starting to catch up to me, that's all.
He couldn't stick around to make the episode, huh?
Yeah.
This is so weird. We like have to do this. I mean, we'll just be honest with you. We're doing the morning after pill this week before the episode that we're about to do right after the morning after pill. Oh, motherfucker. Art supplies are in the car.
Oh, you can get them for the before
After
the
this
podcast.
one, yeah. I'll go grab it for you. Yeah, we actually, as you already have heard, because this is coming out later, we didn't have a guest on that episode. We don't know what's going to happen on that episode because we're doing this one first because we can't do this one after because we'll be shit-faced like, hey, the mind stand morning pill. So instead of doing that to you guys, we just, give you a nice little 45 minutes to an hour, read off some emails, talk real quick about me being an idiot at the baby shower yesterday, dude. So you get there, and there's a bunch of broads, and there's like glitter everywhere, and I'm already freaking out because who likes glitter, right? So I'm like, all right, I got to get
Glitter's like, women created glitter just for a reason to get mad at men, I think.
Yeah, they're the ones who fucking throw it all over the place, and they're like, where's this glitter from? And you're like, I've been here this whole week with you. We live together. And
You were at a strip club, weren't you? I don't even have glitter there. If I smell like baby powder, then I get it. Question me, you know?
Do a lot of strippers use baby powder to keep
It's got a scent of baby powder.
keeps it from the rashes
say.
going?
Yeah.
I haven't been to a strip club in a couple of years. I feel like the last time I went was probably with Diddles like a while ago.
Hopefully you had gym shorts on.
No, I went there with jeans, which is you're not getting your money's worth. I understand,
Yeah,
but
you
it's
need
too
the gym
late.
shorts, but
It's too late.
water resistant ones, if
Water resistant.
if optional.
Where are you getting swim trunks? Like, is that
Yeah, no, like
you
gym
like
shorts.
that plastic?
Yeah, gym
That
shorts,
poor
but you-
stripper like rubbing her vagina on that plastic and shit.
No, you know how like they make that waterproof spray? Just spray some of that in there.
Yeah, I guess so.
They gotta make waterproof fucking gym shorts, bud.
Yeah, but
Or water resistant.
you know what it is? It's not even glitter you're worrying about when you come home from a strip club. It's definitely
Herpes.
Well, depending on how much extra money you spent when you weren't supposed to. Or really what it is, coming home smelling like whore perfume, dude.
Ugh.
It's got like a specific smell. It's like a brand of perfume only made for whores, you know? And yeah, and you always come home smelling like, and when you're a single
It's
guy
called-
coming home from a strip club, you're like, oh, this is what being with a woman feels like, huh?
The Chappelle Show skit. And she had the nerve to say I smell like a titty joint. Bitch, so the fuck what?
Yeah, I don't.
A lap dance.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, it's right in the middle of him getting one. So the fuck what? Yeah. So yeah, all the bullshit.
What
glitter,
do they call that perfume?
I
Bitch, I'm a whore.
I call it whore fume.
Whore fume.
Maybe we'll just.
We can do better than that, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I'm tired. I just
I'm
put together
tired,
some
too.
dumb carport. You know, I gotta wake up. I got a Gatorade ready to go. Too bad. Maybe in between the next pocket, maybe I'll take like a quick shot of some fucking caffeine you got downstairs or something. Make a coffee
Chug
real
this
quick.
flat Coke. There's a lot
That's
of caffeine
true.
in there, buddy.
That's true. A lot of sugar though. I'm watching my figure.
Yeah, we know.
So, so my uncle is like, I guess there was like a table where my family members were.
Oh,
No,
this is
dog.
wait. What were we talking about again?
Back to the baby shower yesterday.
This is your baby shower.
Yeah. Yeah, well, not it wasn't for me.
Why didn't you invite me, man?
I did invite you. And you said you're going to take off work to come get drunk with me at fucking. I mean, that's exactly what I did. So I wouldn't
have came if I was off.
So there you go. So why? I mean, it's not like you had to be around anything annoying. The whole point was to sit at the bar and get drunk with me.
I guess that's true.
So
I'd work. What are you gonna do?
So I was over there at my
Invite
uncle.
me next time, though, would you? Look, be courteous.
I did.
I feel like you did. Courtesy goes a long way, Fudge. Remember that. Teach your kid that, would you?
Trust me, I'm teaching my kid plenty of stuff, and it's got nothing to do with anything that comes out of your mouth. So, so I get to the bar, and the broad's dad is there, and
Open
my
bar?
uncle's there. No, not at all. The guys, like, there was only a couple of guys. There wasn't, like, Eric showed up later, and, like, her nephew. Like, it wasn't, not too many people. I didn't, because I was supposed to invite a bunch of guys. I just, like, really never did.
Right.
So, which I'm glad I didn't, because I picked up the bar tab at the end.
Why would you do that? You're a baby. No one offered to pay?
Well, you got Bridget's dad, who already paid for, like, that entire fucking party in there with all those broads, like, gaggling, the gaggle of broads.
You've been working for him like a slave the past month.
Yeah, but he's been sending me money, though.
Well,
he sends I just tell him to send Bridget money, and we just put it in the savings. Like, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not going to ask them for money, dude.
Yeah, we can move on.
Yeah. And then, I mean, I wasn't going to make my uncle just fucking pay like a $150 fucking tab like that. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
If I would have known you were paying for the tab, I would have called out work, bud. I would have raked up a good $300 on you. Like that time I offered to buy you McDonald's in high school.
Can I get 2 number 3 super sizes back when they still had super size, dude? Remember that shit?
Fucking dumb cunt had to ruin it. No shit, McDonald's is bad for you. You had to make a movie, and then they had to get rid of supersize it. You get a free large Coke because of it. You fuck.
Well,
fuck that guy, dude. That guy's a faggot. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, yeah, super size me, the fucking
Fuck
documentary.
that guy, dude.
You watch that shit, dude? It was fucking gross.
Yeah, no shit. Everyone who watched went, yeah, that's exactly what I thought would happen if I ate McDonald's
Yeah, like, who
all
thought-
day, every day.
Yeah, the only people who didn't think they were happening were like the 500 to 600 pound people that go to McDonald's every day. Like, no way.
Like,
There are people like that. When I was a teenager, I worked at McDonald's, dude. There were people that were like just huge. Like, there were sweet people, but there were like 400, 500 pound monsters that just came in and ate like at least like 2 of their meals there and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I mean, I gave you like a super old guy and you like get your breakfast there or something because it's like cheap, you know, because the breakfast it is like real eggs and bacon.
I actually had
and
a
stuff.
dream about fast food last night.
Wet dream?
No, maybe. I don't think so.
Did you wake up drooling when your pants were wet? Oh, sausage.
Breathing heavy. Remember when I was talking about how I was going to eat McDonald's for the first time in a while when we went to Cancun?
I'm gonna finish my dog
Canada?
here. Tell me a tale, Finn.
No, we talked about how I was going to eat fast food for the first time in a while. I went to Canada.
Yeah, we got Arby's like 3 times.
Right. So in my dream, I was replaying that over and over again in my head. Like we were going back to fucking Canada. It was miserable. But we were like, all right, dude, you're going to eat fast food again, Finn, right? The first time you're going to have fast food in forever, right, Finn?
Is that me or are you talking to yourself?
Both. So in the dream, I was like, yeah, dude, I can't wait to have Arby's, dude. Have that meat curtain sandwich, dude. And we kept exit after exit after exit, dude. No Arby's. Couldn't find them. It just didn't exist.
So it was a nightmare.
Nightmare about Arby's, bud.
I need to chug some Gatorade. Keep your story going.
That's about it, bud. So chug on up. Yep. I woke up upset, is what I'm saying. And then I realized,
Oh, there's nothing better than when like your body's really dehydrated and you're just getting Gatorade in you, bro. You know. Tell you what. Deal with the dead air, people. I don't give a shit. I'm tired as fuck. Fuck off. Why are you even still listening? What's your problem?
you know how when you're hungover, sometimes you have a dream like of you drinking water? Your body's so thirsty.
And then you wake up from that dream and your mouth's like.
I had a nightmare once. It was
You ran out of the whole northern New Jersey ran out of liquor.
Oof. I'd be the fuck
That's
out.
probably your biggest nightmare ever. Not
Probably.
like ghosts or like little ghost girls about to like eat your soul or anything. You just driving around all over 23 and shit, going to every
No
liquor store,
liquor,
and they're
dude.
like, "We're out of flavored vodka." I'm like, no.
No, so I was having a dream that I was dehydrated, and I went and reached in this bag, and I thought it was a a Gatorade. I open it up. I start chugging it, and like I mean, pounding this
In the
Gatorade.
dream.
In the dream.
Okay.
Pounding this Gatorade, and then I looked down. And I realized it was Listerine. Oh. And I could taste Listerine, and I felt in my stomach that I just chugged half a pint of Listerine. It was brutal, buddy.
That is brutal.
That's a bad dream right there.
That
Fuck a tsunami coming or something. That's a bad dream.
That's the huge difference between drinking before you go to bed and drawing a picture or two before you go to bed. Because when you draw a picture or two, you just relax. You sleep through the night most likely. I heard there's some scientific bullshit out there talking about like
Easy dice, Clay. Some
Hey, yo.
scientific stuff up there.
hey
So I had my tongue up this chick's ass. Eh?
what else am I supposed to do in line at the bank? Yeah, so you draw a couple pictures, you fall asleep, you're great. Now apparently there's some shit out there that says like it actually keeps you from getting into REM sleep for a while. But
Drawing?
yeah.
Huh.
Whatever that is, but like I don't know. I think it's a bunch of bullshit because when I draw, which I do every single night because I'm a great artist.
You are a good artist. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I've been practicing the past few years, and I sleep fucking great, dude. And when I drink, like especially if I get real hammered, I sleep like shit. I wake up like every half an hour, and I just wake up like more and more hungover, and like it's harder and harder to fall asleep every time I wake up and shit, and like it's just not good. Even if I like,
Good luck tonight, buddy.
yeah, well, it's gonna be a rough one.
Yep.
I can tell you that. So, oh yeah, but so I get to the bar, back to the baby shower, back to the baby shower. So I get there, and my uncle and Bridget's dad are there, and they kind of introduce themselves, and we're bullshitting a bit. We started bitch about Eli Manning, whatever, which I'll bitch about him on the podcast, whatever,
Save it.
or which you've already heard me bitch about him on the podcast. Back to the Future, ooh.
Yeah, so if we're going to talk about stuff we're going to do on the podcast, we better do it, huh? Otherwise, people listening to this are going to be like, motherfuckers.
That never fucking
Those
happened.
dumb fucking drunk assholes forget.
I don't understand when or why you guys expect anything from us, so just stop fucking doing that. You'll never be disappointed.
That's a good point.
So
I tell my girlfriend that all the time.
I only got Bridget to take one shot. My uncle wouldn't take any shots. They were just hanging out having beers. And I was like, all right, well, smoke them if you got them. So I kept ordering myself shots.
Nice.
I'm taking
What
shots.
are you shooting?
Just rum. I was drinking a rum and club like normal and just taking
You doing
shots
of rum?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
Well, I'm on a diet watching my figure.
If someone comes to my bar and orders a shot of rum, I'm instantly like judging them.
But it's what I drink. I drink Bacardi Silver. And I don't want to mix. I don't want to like have like Bacardi and fucking.
It's
and,
not
like,
shot
club.
material, buddy. So
I don't give a shit what you think is shot material,
I'm
bro.
just telling you you're
if I
wrong.
can take the shot, then I'm all right. I'm good.
No, I could take
Like,
the
who
shot. I
cares
could take
about
a
you?
shot of rum.
I'll take the shot.
I'm
And
just
now all of a
saying.
sudden he can take it. Now it's shot material.
Of course I can, but it's not shot material. It's embarrassing to take as a shot. I'll do it if need be. If I'm in a
If
jam.
need be, you've got to fuel
know-
up. You had the Petro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But no, it's not shot material, bud. You're dead wrong on that.
So Eric eventually came. He was a little late. I got him to take some shots with me, and he was like, I have tequila that's 100% made agave, please.
Blue
and
agave.
Blue, yeah, whatever. And he was like just listening to all his stuff because I guess he's dieting right now or whatever. And he's like, can I have this burger? But like, what's the bun made out of? And then like he was talking to this bartender for a bit. And after like a couple of minutes, I was like, Rick, would you order a fucking sandwich? Dude, so people start like looking at me. At this point, I'm like starting to get kind of tipsy, and I'm just probably
So this isn't just like a private bar. It's like a normal restaurant.
no. It was at the Shannon Rose in 17. So there's like a huge bar right in the middle. On one side was all the broads, the whole gaggle of them, and on the other side, just in the corner, were just me, her nephew, her dad, and my uncle.
Were there any locals there?
I don't know. How the fuck would I know who the locals are? I never go to this place regularly. This is the second time
I
in my
mean,
life I've been
by
there.
that I mean like people who aren't there for you or the kid or whatever.
No, yeah, dude, they still had their whole restaurant open.
Yeah, so you just
So
being
as
an
I'm
ass.
as I'm getting louder and
Let the
louder,
dog out. Would you be a gentleman?
as I'm getting louder and louder, I could see people starting to turn heads, and I'm just like, fuck you, I'm having a baby. It's going to cost so much more money than your stupid lunch. I don't give a fuck. No, I wasn't saying that out loud, but I was thinking that. Yeah, so I had to make fun of Rick because he was like talking about some kind of carbs or something for like 3 minutes to the poor bartender, so that was fun. And then, so then I had Steph, Eric's fiance, text me when they were in presence for a little bit because I'm supposed to go in there and, you know what I mean? Like, I went in there a little bit earlier and I guess I had to, like, introduce myself to people, right? And her dad's like, that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, God.
Not that you would ever know,
but saw my face right now.
Yeah. Well, this is what, people that have formal occasions and stuff do. And, I know it's something you'll never do.
It's the gayest thing. I don't want to get into it. Continue.
So her dad's walking around me, and I'm like trying to skip tables and shit. He's like, no, you can't do that. Get back here. So I'm going in, and I say the same thing to everybody. I'm like, hey, ladies, how you doing? I know you. I don't know you. I'm Dan. How's the food? And then move on. I'm fucking hammered. I don't know what I'm doing. So then the presents are going for a bit, and Steph texts me like, oh, they've been doing presents for a few minutes. So I pop in, and I'm like, hello, ladies, acting like an asshole.
You're hammered at this point.
I don't think I ever got shit-faced hammered, unfortunately, but I guess it's probably good because I didn't like trip or drop anything or fucking look like a complete idiot. Not that I would have really given a shit. I just, as long as I didn't piss off my girlfriend. But they had a megaphone, dude. They put a megaphone next to her. When I walked up there, I was like, fucking megaphone. And she had, like, when she would open cards and shit, she'd be like, oh, it's from blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wait, really? What? This is the mistake you're making, okay? So I get on this megaphone. I'm like, all right.
In the middle
Dana, thank you, Dana, for the...
Dana to the stage.
yeah. I was just... Dude, it was fucking ridiculous. And opening presents took forever. There's so much here. Her mom's car is full. Her car is full. I got some random shit in my car that
good.
I don't even know.
Or something. That's what I would give out at those
flashlight.
Just learn to lose them. You won't have this dumb party again.
Learn to lose them.
Use them.
Oh, use them. Well, you can't have more than one baby shower. It's tacky, bro. It's the first one they give you shit, and this, your second, third, fourth kid, you can't just keep asking for free shit. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I mean, I wish it was that easy.
So you didn't get any gifts, just the babies.
Oh yeah,
or the baby.
There might have been some shit for us or something, but I don't think there was like any I don't know, fleshlights or lingerie, if that's what you're wondering.
6-pack of PBR or something useful.
No, but my aunt came in clutch because every 3 presents I was like, Rick, please, if you can hear me,
to the stage.
Hey, Rick, all right. No, I was like, Rick, grab my drink, please. Because I left an almost full drink at the bar, thinking I would just come in here and be an asshole for 5 minutes and then get shunned back to the bar. But they got me moving shit, and I'm like, fucking doing stuff, and I'm like, I can't leave now. I'd look like a lazy piece of shit because her cousin and her good friend were helping and everything, and I was like, I can't fucking leave now. So every 2 gifts, I'm like, Rick, my fucking drink, please, bud. And then finally my aunt's like, oh, here, Danny. I'm like, yes.
Rick to the stage with the cocktail.
Rick to the stage. It's so funny talking like that, with an actual microphone in front of you.
Yeah, something about it feels good.
Rickety Rick rambles about rowdy ruh-roh.
Now you're overdoing it.
I was trying to get an
Playing with words too much, but overhandling.
I actually started a list of my phone because we're going to start doing the MOF Super Bowls.
Yes.
I've been making...
Have we talked about how we're going to do that? Or
it's just some technicalities we're going to work on, but we're going to start doing it. Hopefully we can do the next one. Because remember I asked Jeff, I was like, yeah, he's like, well, it's tonight. I was like, well, you're fucking beat, dude. It's Wednesday night. What do you expect? But I definitely want to start doing... I've been writing down all kinds of funny things to commentate with. All this... ridiculous alliterations to spout off when something happens. That's gonna be
it's gonna be remember when Boomer and Carton used to fucking commentate the Nets game?
Yeah.
What was it?
It's gonna be way worse. I'm actually gonna tell jokes in the middle of it probably too.
When fucking who was the player who was on the Nets who was actually good, the point guard? Williams.
Lopez? Or he wasn't a point guard though.
Lopez. Which Lopez was on the team?
The one with the fro. Because there was 2 of them, right? One was better.
They were both on the team at some point.
Really?
I forget. But let's just say, and Lopez shoots the 3. Spank me in the ass with a noodle. He makes it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Spank me in the ass with a noodle. Now he's fucking going to prison, bro.
Yeah, he's fucked. Anyway.
Guilty on all accounts, bro.
All charges.
Across the board.
He'll get 2 years, dude.
That's true. He probably... Well, I don't know. I mean, he got in trouble trying to make money illegally to pay, crazy gambling debts. You know how Jerry and Al Dukes have a podcast that they do like before and after the show or whatever?
Yeah.
They have an episode where they talk about it. It's pretty like informational, like pretty cool because they all talk about how like none of them really knew, and like the FBI apparently was tapping all of Carton's shit for like the past year or two.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I mean, think about like every text and call between like Jerry, Al, and Carton and all that shit. You know what I mean? So and fucking ghosts out there, dude.
Ghost, dude?
Oh, I got another fucking ghost story for you, dude.
Save it for a podcast, bud.
All right, I will. Who knows if we talked about it and we'll never remember. Yeah, but it's a good one. It's like completely unexplainable, dude.
See, it better be good now because these people listening to this episode are going to go, well, no, I was listening to the podcast and it was kind of just lames. That's definitely not ghost, just an accident or a coincidence. You dumb fuck.
Well, I've been telling you
talking
shit.
it up, bud.
Well, all right. Well, I'll go through the couple of things that have happened, and then I'll lead up to this one that just happened.
I hope
because
you
I don't
do.
think the people know.
Because now the people...
Because I've been telling you and Rick about them, and that's pretty much it. I don't think I've really talked.
Rick's
about
been
it on the
texting me every day about all the stuff happening in his house, too. It's weird.
podcast. Just things that are happening in his life. Just
That's it, yeah.
just best friends. Just you guys. No. Yeah, but no, nobody from the fan at all, like, was like brought to the fucking stand or anything, or like questioned or in the trial at all. So, like, that just proving that like they really had no idea like what he was
Right.
going through. Like they could see that maybe some days he was like on no sleep, fucking maybe stressed out, or you know what I mean. But they didn't know exactly that.
Well, I remember, I've definitely mentioned this to you. I don't know if it was on the podcast or not, but I definitely remember listening to Boomer and Carton. And at one point, he kind of got emotional. And this was like months before it happened. He said, he was just getting weird. And Jerry's like, what's wrong, man? He's like, nothing's wrong. They're like, no, seriously, what's wrong? He's like, I just might be going away, man.
Really?
Yeah, something along those lines. He's like, I'm not doing too well. I don't know if I'm always going to be here,
I feel like I might have heard that.
And they were like, what are you talking about? He's like, no, it's nothing.
I feel like I might have heard that.
Yeah.
I'm going, this thing fucks with me, man.
Yeah, it bothers
I hear
me
you.
too. Yeah.
Because you get your microphone, and then you kind of, here, let's, there you go. A little bit better. A little bit better.
All right, so you're making an ass out of yourself. You got your drink. Is there anything more to that story?
Oh, shit, we're already at 20-something minutes. Perfect. Not really, because then after the presents, I actually had to stop drinking. Well, I finished my drink that my aunt got to me, which was nice, which I'm guessing Eric bought to her. Unless they just got me a new one. Who knows really what happened. I drank that one. And, that was a wrap. Then I just had to, like, load shit and help, and nothing else funny happened. But I was just a complete ass, so I'm pretty sure I was the only drunk one there. I mean,
Good thing I wasn't there, dude. It would have, like...
It was probably a solid
better
thing. Yeah. I mean, people...
Your whole family would be like, so that's the guy you do the thing with, huh? No, I guess...
Well, no, I mean... Well, it was
your friend?
It was actually just like...
You like him?
It was like cousins and stuff from my mom's side for the most part that showed up. Because, like, anybody who's female on, like, my dad's side, like, doesn't live around here anymore.
Right.
And for whatever reason, I don't know why, my brother's wife and my goddaughter couldn't make it. I don't know why, which is fucking ridiculous. But we'll move on. But I guess everybody had a better time.
Yeah, we should move on.
Yeah, so, I mean, they were just, I don't know. It was like my two cousins and my one cousin's daughters. And there was a bunch.
No one cares, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know even why I'm talking about this. I can't remember anyway. So basically, long story short, I was really the only drunk one there. So
Yeah, if I was there, I would have fucking ripped that place apart, but... We're doing shots, Bridget. Not now with the presents.
fuck off with the presents. Yeah, no, I definitely would have. Once I went to go do the presents, I definitely... It sucked because I thought I would like leave again, but like I said, I fucking couldn't. So
Yeah.
my drinking got stopped prematurely.
Embarrassing. That's why you bring a flask, a couple airplane bottles.
Dude, I had like easily 5-6 shots and like 4 or 5 drinks, easily if not more.
Oh, so you were hammered.
I mean, by the way, Shannon Rose in 17, awesome wings.
Yeah?
Got a plate of wings. They were fucking great.
What kind of wings you get?
Just buffalo.
Just buffalo?
Yeah, they're not breaded. And they make them nice and crispy in the fryer, dude. Their buffalo sauce is good. I mean, it's not hard to make good wings.
No, it's fairly simple.
You just need to do it. Yeah, that's all. Just do the necessary thing.
When I get shitty wings, it's embarrassing to the planet.
Oh, you know what? We never did the song.
I just do the email song. Let's go. Just do the song and then do the email song directly after it. We'll just go write emails.
You want to be a douche about it?
Yeah, fuck them.
All right, I'm done. I think it's funny. Let's do it. Mike, check. The morning after pill. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. Shots like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Likes. Like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots likes. Morning after pill. How easy was that?
Yeah, baby.
What are you gonna do? All right, let's get to some.
Isn't Jeff gonna prove me right? One of these emails I'm stoked about.
I don't know, but oh, that's cool. We got some more, so that's nice. We got some more emails. That's good. All right. This email is from Cap Cluggy.
Oh,
Cap
no.
and Cluggy at
Are they going to start
yahoo.com.
emails every week? Because that'd be amazing.
I don't know. We'll see. Hey, guys. This is Cap. Feel a little awkward sending this email. However, I miss Mo Bigsley so intensely that I just had to email. Is there any chance that I could borrow Mo for some one-on-one time? Again,
For sure, yeah.
Again, I know this is a little weird, but I just miss the chocolate goodness he is. Please, please consider this, and please don't tell Cluggy. I don't want him to think badly of me. Thanks so much. Please give Mo a big wet kiss for me. Cap.
Dude, I'm so disappointed I don't have that video for them.
What video?
The video of him getting slapped with the dick at the end of the episode.
Oh, you missed it?
It's a Snapchat. I never saved it.
That's your problem. You fucked up there, bud.
I know.
Making mistakes. Yeah, the answer to your question is yes, sure.
Yeah,
Take
come
them
on.
home.
I ain't driving it to you, but you want to come pick them up?
Venmo us some money. We'll ship them to him. Maybe we should ship Mo Bigsley back and forth like once a month or something.
I'd be in for that.
That'd be funny. Get it going, then people, crossover fans will be like, that dildo's everywhere. I wonder how much I'm sucking.
I don't know
my
if I trust that thing around Cluggy, though.
Cluggy might stick that thing in a chicken or something to hypnotize it.
He said he could go balls deep on that if he really tried.
Oh, obviously it was a joke.
Maybe.
So Diddles got ripped off 3 inches anyway, right?
Yeah.
Because we measured 16 and he thought he got 19. Ross, random football thought. After watching last night's game, I started thinking.
Which game would that be?
We're going to have to just. Well, this was November 5th. So I want to say it was the Packers. I'm going to go. It was Packers Patriots.
It was the Monday night game.
I started thinking if it weren't for Aaron Rodgers, I think the Packers would be in the discussion for one of the worst run franchises in the last decade.
Correct.
I 100% agree. They have done nothing to help him out. Also correct. They got rid of Ty Montgomery. That was huge. That fucking asshole. I started talking with some Packers fan at the bar yesterday at the baby shower, and I was like, how fucking happy are they got rid of Ty Montgomery? What a fucking scumbag. Like yelling at this guy, like just taking a shot at Jameson, like, yeah, dude, totally. They rarely do anything in free agency to better the team around him. It's not like they're great drafters. They have had one of the most basic offenses in the sport. It's literally, well, Aaron, we have 5 plays and you'll just do the rest, right? They are straight up wasting the prime years of the best player we will ever see. I fucking agree. There's a whole other paragraph, but I don't. What else are we supposed to say? The entire franchise is built around expecting Rodgers to do everything damn near by himself, and they expect it to work. It's actually amazing that it works as much as it does. It's a testament to Rodgers' unmatched ability to play football. They honestly are up there with the Bills, Browns, etc. as an absolutely terribly ran franchise.
Sure got the Jets there, but
and the Giants. However, since they have Aaron, they get a free pass. Thoughts? I have no other thoughts besides I 1,000% agree with you.
Some decent defensive players over the years, but their whole motto is we don't go through free agency. We don't take the big free agency signing, which works to an extent. Like, I understand a lot of these big free agent signings don't end up working, but like, give them someone, man.
Yeah, no, I understand there's a difference between like huge free agency signings and just like trying to put pieces around him to help him succeed.
Right.
It's I don't know, man. It's just ridiculous. Like, think about if they actually like put in the extra effort to like build like a sick defensive line or
not Gronkowski. I can't remember his name.
Jimmy Graham.
So irrelevant now. Yeah.
I mean, I don't even think he's irrelevant. I just think he's. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers has been hurt most of this year, and he's not having his greatest year.
Too much State Farm commercials, man.
For sure. Yeah. I didn't know I'd be getting an enemy. The guy with the agent or whatever? They're not that funny. Let's not even waste our time. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's absolute bullshit. And
for once, actually, I'm going to disagree just for the fact that I don't like agreeing with Fudge. But settle.
No, that makes sense. Diddles, it's been a while. Diddles needs some to email more, huh? Since I could hold my head up high. Anyway, I wanted to recap the NFL shit. I'm sending this right after the Titans beat the Cowboys week 9. NFC East, the Giants suck. We all know that.
The Titans beat the Patriots today. Or they were up on a Oh.
No way, really?
Yeah. I'll double check.
We'll get that. We'll get into the podcast with that. Eli Manning sucks. His 2 Super Bowl MVPs are a farce. He's the most overrated Super Bowl MVP of all time. Eli was a serviceable QB, but severely overrated for what he is, just like Derek Jeter. I mean, I've had this argument like 10,000 times. I mean, let's think about it this way, Jeff. Since, I mean, it's been quite some time, minus like that 2 or 3 year period where the Niners were fucking great. And before Kaepernick started fucking around and whatever fucking happened, and Alex Smith got hurt, blah, blah. Would you take Manning and get 2 Super Bowl wins in the past like fucking 10, 15 years? And you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's what it like. It just comes.
I don't want to have this argument again.
Yeah, we have. Well, I mean, we have it all the time. He always says, but here's the deal.
Jeff, you're right. Fudge is wrong. We all agree with you.
Dude,
I don't want to have this argument again. Eli sucks. I don't want to have this argument with you, buddy. It's been like 40 podcasts.
Yeah, but the whole point of playing football is to win the Super Bowl, man. And he did it twice, and they were both in really fantastic fucking ways. Yeah, the team did do it. And notice how Aaron Rodgers, the best quarterback we've seen in how long, right? He's not doing shit since he had Favre's team like 2 or 3 years after he took over and Favre left. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, maybe they get to the fucking playoffs, whatever, but they haven't been doing shit, man. Like you said, yeah, it's more of a team, this and that. And that's exactly what football is. It's a team sport, and the quarterback has to be the most important position in football, and I get all that. But he was still the quarterback, and he still made some crazy fucking plays, and they still won. So
I don't care.
Well, what do you keep? He's the one who keeps bringing it up.
I know, I'm pissed. Fucking over it.
The Redskins' defense is great, but their offense is vanilla. That sounds racist. When Dallas loses, even the announcers are upset. Is everyone a fucking Cowboys fan? Well,
I like the Cowboys.
I'm pretty sure that was Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. So they fuck each other, and
they're definitely finger banging each other,
dude.
Mid fucking.
I think most people think it's like way too politically incorrect when I like every Thursday when I just post something about Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, just like pissing me off, and that they're like they suck and that they're like in love, and there's only like 2 people who like it, and one person might say something here or there, but I'm like, this is classic comedy, people.
Well, now you know how I feel when I posted that picture of Odell Beckham's foot being out of bounds, even though they reviewed it and said it was still a touchdown.
And you said the LGBT paid off the NFL or whatever.
I said looks like the LGBT paid off the refs. No likes, 0 likes on that post. I got like 100 texts, like, dude, so fucking
but
funny.
Everybody was afraid to fucking like it.
No one liked it, dude.
Dude, all right, fuck the Eagles, but they will probably come out winning the division. I don't see. It's definitely between the Skins and the Eagles, but I don't. Why does everybody keep putting the Eagles in such high?
I don't say Redskins on this podcast. I'm one of the people that prefer the Washington.
You prefer Cherry?
What?
Dude, I don't know why everybody's still holding the Eagles in such high regard. They're not nearly as good as last year at all, dude. Like, why the fuck people think they are?
Well,
they were still number one in the power rankings, like week 2, 3, or 4, something like that. I'm like
2, 3, or 4, but like they dropped off. They're like fucking 16.
Now they're way back now.
Yeah. So
and now the Saints are number one, which they fucking should be. Because
so what's your point?
the Eagles are they have a losing record right now, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure.
But they still got a good shot to win the division.
I don't know. Everybody, just because they won a fucking Super Bowl last year, guess what, everybody? It's the NFL. Things change. People win the Super, or a team wins the Super Bowl, then the very next year they could fucking completely suck.
Yeah.
I mean, never the Patriots, those fucking scumbags, but I don't know. I don't know.
They did lose today.
The Eagles, the Pats? That's dude, what's going on with the Titans, man?
34-10.
Whoa!
Yeah, Mariota's been playing crazy the last 5 games. But we'll save it for a podcast,
Yeah.
which you already heard.
NFC West, the 49ers are awful too, but Nick Mullins is a better quarterback than Eli Manning. Dude, the Raiders are so bad. That was the biggest cloud of smoke ever. The kid played good, but the Raiders are even fucking worse than like the Giants and the fucking Jets.
This year, they got like fucking 400 first-round picks next week or next year.
Yeah. I think we might. I mean, I think I've already said this, but I think there's a chance that Gruden might look like a genius in like 2 years.
Yeah,
everybody's been making fun of him so much, but now it's pretty obvious.
But the way I heard the interview,
I only made fun of him when he said, "What do you do, rush the passer?"
Yeah, I know,
like a week after he traded fucking Khalil Mack. I was like, "Really, dude?"
Yeah, but you know what he said? He in his interview, he said, he still believes in Derek Carr, and he said, "Why am I going to give our one defensive player fucking $20 million a year when I could take all these first round picks and build a young team, for the future?"
Fuck yeah, dude.
So we'll see.
And dude, getting a first round pick for Amari Cooper, that's a steal.
That's retarded, man. Jerry Jones is a fucking idiot.
Which we all know.
I am a monkey man.
Looking forward to getting everyone healthy in 2019. Maybe draft Nick Bosa. Who's Nick Bosa?
He is Why can't I think of this? Everyone's been talking about him.
He's not a quarterback, right?
No, he's not a quarterback.
You look it up. The Rams are excellent, but they will not beat the Saints in New Orleans in the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, the Saints, I don't know if it happened yet. Actually, no, I think it did happen. The Saints fucking beat the Rams. All right, that makes sense.
Oh, they already have mock drafts out. How crazy is that?
The
Raiders draft Nick Bosa at number 2. Is that what Jeff just said?
No, he's hoping Niners get him. The Rams are excellent, but they will not beat the Saints in New Orleans in the playoffs. The Saints defense turned around big time because that first week, I forgot who they lost to, but I was like, wow, what happened to that Saints defense from last year? Holy shit, that sucks. And then they finally turned around. I'm pretty sure the number 1 run defense, and I think their pass is pretty good, but I really hope they fucking kill it this year, man. And I hope Drew Brees can go out on a fucking good note, and then that's a wrap. But Seattle is much better than we all thought. Dude, Seattle just lost to fucking they've lost like the past 2 or 3 weeks in a row, man. They're definitely not good. They're definitely not. There's nothing to talk about. The Rams are taking the fucking Arizona sucks. Niners suck. Seattle is like a 500 team, I think. But like, I mean, this is like a week ago, I think. So it is a little bit different. They just recently lost again to somebody, I think. I don't know. I gotta look it up. I can't remember everything. How much do you expect from me, people? AFC East. The Patriots look very scary again. The Jets need a new coach. A fucking sap. Buffalo. LOL. Miami
Funny
is definitely
that,
not a real 5-4 team.
What was the thing Jeff just said again?
A
About the
fucking
Jets and Buffalo?
sap. Well, he said the Jets need a new coach. A fucking sap. Okay, like ASAP, but
Yeah.
my bad. I read that like way wrong. I didn't read that.
And then what did he say about Buffalo?
LOL. And Buffalo just blew
Joke's
out.
on us, people.
Miami is definitely not a real 5-4 team. Yeah, I definitely think Miami's record is better than them in general.
Record is what it is, man.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? AFC North. The Steelers are starting to get hot. Yes, they very much are, showing they do not need Bell. Bell might not even come back now.
Well, Connor's under concussion protocol. I don't know if he can start today. So Maybe they do need him.
The Ravens, well, it's not up to fucking the Steelers, though.
No,
It's up to
I understand that.
the Ravens are overrated, so are the Bengals. Browns are a mess. Well, I think the Browns are going in the right direction for sure.
Baker Mayfield had a good game today.
I think depending on the new head coach and new offensive coordinator that they get, or no, was it? No, yeah, they got rid of the offensive coordinator and the head coach, right?
Sorry, I'm just looking at the scores this week so far. Holy shit.
Well, don't go crazy on them yet. We'll talk about them today.
I don't want to talk about it at all, but
it'll be perfect for tomorrow.
I can't wait. You know what? Tomorrow we have a great Monday Night Football game.
I'm gonna watch it. Giants might fucking win. Well, we can.
Giants.
It's Thursday,
Niners.
so who knows?
Why can't they change the fucking game, bud? Giants, Niners. They can't switch it out with something, anything.
It's okay. Fucking Snot fucking Booger or whatever his name is gonna be riding around like, I'll tell you what, no one can see in the front row, but both these teams suck. Browns are a mess. Yeah, I think them getting rid of their head coach and their offensive coordinator, they just really need to pull somebody in that's going to develop Baker Mayfield in a good way, and I think they're on the right path.
Yeah,
for sure. AFC South, the Titans are starting to make me a believer. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Especially now after fucking beating the Pats. The Texans are very good, might be a surprise team in the playoffs. The Jags are going to miss the playoffs, and that will open the door for Eli to finish his career there starting next season. I think Eli's going to retire. If the Giants don't cut Eli next year, I'm really close to saying I might
can we stop talking about Eli?
He bought up Eli.
I think fucking Jeff wants to fuck Eli, dude.
Yeah, he brings him up a lot.
All this hate about him, but
you know what? He brings him up more than anybody ever.
Stop talking. Lay off the Eli, buddy.
The Colts are also not as bad as we thought. Andrew Luck makes that much of a difference. Andrew Luck is an amazing quarterback. They just don't have anything going on for them right now, man. They just need just a couple pieces. Just
another team that doesn't really help out the franchise.
Yeah, they've always been like that for the most part.
All the years with Peyton Manning, they had some really good teams with Peyton Manning, with defensively, they had some really good teams. Bob Sanders.
Yeah, Dwight Freeney. Who was the other defensive end?
I
know he's good. We've had this conversation 6 times.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, all right.
But we always forget the other defensive end, too. AFC West, the Chiefs are just awesome.
Rashard Mathis?
Rashard Matthews is a wide receiver that somebody just picked up because the Titans dropped him.
Mathis? I don't know. Anyway, move on. Jeff, name that player. Could talk about Eli. Who's the other defensive end?
AFC West. The Chiefs are just awesome. I like to root for these guys because Montana was a Chief, and his last 2 seasons, 93 and 94, probably the 2 best years of all time in general. The Chargers are also
Favre had some better years.
Huh?
I like Favre had some better years.
Yeah, Favre's great. The Chargers are also a quiet, very good team, but still not really a believer. Yeah, the Chargers just do it every year themselves, man. They just... it's kind of unfortunate. You almost feel bad for Toflo and shit. Phillip Rivers is fucking really good, and their defense is fucking pretty sick. They got a crazy defensive line and stuff, and Melvin Gordon's great. They got 3-4 great receivers. Just somehow it's just not gonna happen. Who knows why? The Raiders are embarrassing, but I believe in Gruden's plan. By 2020, the Raiders will be contenders. I said that funny, not him. The Broncos, haha. NFC North, duh, Bears. I love seeing them play well, but I don't think they beat the Vikes or the Packers. I think the Packers suck. Vikings are underachieving. That is correct. I think the Vikings are much better than the record states they are, but I think they've been winning the past few weeks. So are the Packers. The Lions are so inconsistent. Yeah, they could beat the Pats one day.
The Lions, dude. What?
Dude, the Packers. That's the thing. You're kind of blinded because of Aaron Rodgers. The Packers are just not good this year, although their defense has had some I remember I watched the Packers-Rams game a couple weeks ago, and the Packers defense was actually looking pretty decent.
Yeah.
But they just might have been playing tough against a tough team. Who knows? Maybe they had a really good game plan, but I just think the Packers are not good. I agree way more with Ross than anything positive that's ever said about the Packers. NFC South, Saints are the best team in the NFL. Yep. Yeah, I don't. How do you really say otherwise? Their defense picked it up pretty quickly at the beginning of the year, and that was that, man. Their fucking offense is absolutely unstoppable.
Their offense is retarded right now.
It's unfair, man. Imagine if Des Bryant didn't fucking tear his Achilles. Can you believe that shit, dude? That's insane.
I saw some meme. It was it was Sean Payton yelling, and it was a Photoshop of Sean Payton holding a Walmart shopping cart with Des Bryant in it.
Oh yeah. It's like, can I return this?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how do you disagree? Panthers are overrated too. I don't believe in them. I agree with you, Jeff. I don't. I think the Panthers are definitely overrated. They're not. They might play good here and there and shit like that, but then didn't something happen? Fucking didn't they play Thursday night? They played Thursday night and got blown the fuck out by the Steelers, bro. But the Steelers have been getting really fucking hot lately. They've been picking it up big time. But yeah, no, the Steelers creamed them exactly a week ago when this comes out. Buccaneers are shit. Winston is done, but not done raping. That guy's such a piece of shit. Did I tell you about that? Well, let me bring it to the next podcast. Did I tell you about that? I was arguing with that one dude and fucking on Twitter
I read
about
all of it. Yeah.
It's awesome. Falcons could upset some people, but they won't make the playoffs. Yeah, most of what you're saying, I agree with Jeff. Pretty solid.
Yeah,
for
just
sure.
stop bringing up Eli, buddy. I'm over.
Yeah, I'm honestly pretty over too. I mean, I wouldn't change a thing. I was happy. I saw what I saw, and I agree. He needs to
Stop talking about it,
out.
Fudge.
Plain and simple.
Shut up.
Don't tell me what to do on my podcast. Diddles. Urban Dictionary. The word: the flying camel.
Ooh. Okay.
The flying camel. So, all right, think about it this way. I mean, camels have humps, right?
Yeah.
Camels spit and they have humps. So, you know what? Here's my thing.
Go for it.
Girl's blowing you nut in her mouth. She goes to spit, but you kick her somewhere where it hurts, and she fucking shoots back and spits the cum out of her mouth.
Not bad from you. Not bad.
So
I'm gonna.
That makes sense. I mean, think on
sense.
camel, and she goes flying because you kick her.
By
so
the
when
way,
you kick her, she flies and she spits the semen out.
I have like 6 urban dictionaries for the podcast. I know we were only saying we're gonna do 1 or 2, but these are all like mediocre ones that weren't worth the one of the episode.
And since we had no guest,
Yeah, so I got a bunch of them. So
yeah. So that's
but anyway,
up to
my take. What is it? Flying camel.
that. The flying camel.
flying
Give it some
camel.
respect.
Okay, I would say, this. You don't even need a partner for this. I would say it's
That was funny.
The act of tying yourself to a rope and then pulling yourself up so you're in the air, almost like in Mission Impossible style, and just jerking off midair and just spitting, right? Because the flying camel, you're spitting humps.
So the semen is the spit.
Right, and your balls are the humps, and you're the camel flying through the
Okay.
air. Just,
All right,
just
let's see.
fucking jerking her.
Sentence. Hey, John, you should never attempt a flying camel at my home because, yes, you can break your penis and insurance rates are at an all-time high right now. Too bad we don't live in Canada.
Wait, why'd you do a sentence first?
He doesn't even have the definition.
Oh, what the fuck?
I guess he has the link for it. Oh, my God, he's got a bunch. We can't read them all off right now, Jeff. You can't send like 5 of them, bud. You got to send like 1.
All right, well, why you save this for the podcast?
We're going to read that many Urban
How
Dictionary
many do we
things?
got?
He put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He
All
put
right,
5.
whether we
I want to read them off and everything, but I don't want to read 5 off on a morning after pill. We got to save them.
yeah, okay, that's fine.
We probably didn't explain like what we were doing too much, I guess, too well. But just if you're gonna send one, just send 1, guys. Because if you send like 4 or 5, they're gonna get lost in the new emails that come in. We might just never read them off. So only send 1 from now on.
1 or 2.
Let me go to the definition for this. As your gal, so you're already wrong, is lying on her back, you are hammering her from your knees. You very carefully move forward and prop yourself without using your arms on your dick while it is still inserted in her vagina. You then proceed to flap your arms and let out a long shrieking howl, much like a flying camel. Strictly A-class move. My girl had to go to the girly doctor today. I think I injured her last night doing the flying camel. Ouch. I don't even... You're like floating on your dick inside her?
Yeah, why is it a camel though?
I don't know.
Still funny.
Yeah, I guess we'll go back to those in the thing. Baseball free agency from Diddles.
here we
Baseball
go.
free agency predictions, top 10. I think we're going to see some of the biggest contracts we've ever seen.
Yeah, no shit.
12, 13, 14-year deals and $400 million to $500 million contracts. Bryce Harper. Left field, Yankees, 12 years, $400 million.
They need to stop this. The baseball needs to come in fucking stop it.
See, remember last year when like people like Neil Walker could barely get a job and shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it looked like it was going in some, like I wouldn't even say the right direction because I feel like Neil Walker's a great utility player and he's like a real gem to have on your team.
Well, he's healthy, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Great clubhouse guy.
Yeah, no, he's a solid dude, and like when he gets hot, he could be like a decent offensive player, and like I said, you could throw him like in tons of places.
Well,
he's
and that's
great.
why people aren't paying people like him because they're like, oh, well, we got to give fucking this guy $300 million to play one fucking position. They got to stop it, dude. They need a cap on. They got to do something.
Well, the first two players he has here is Harper and Machado.
Yeah, they're gonna get like fucking $1 trillion.
He really thinks the Yankees are going to get him.
Both of them?
No. Well, he thinks Harper to the Yankees, Machado to the Phillies. But yeah, no, I think I'm not saying it's an impossibility, but I really don't think the Yankees are like really trying really fucking hard to get Harper. They may. His stats haven't been as good the past few years.
He would destroy it in Yankee Stadium, man.
Well, it's because he's a lefty and right field is fucking short as fuck and yeah, but their outfield is so crowded and they just re-signed Gardner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So think about everybody.
What's their outfield now?
Well, you got
Gardner, you got
Gardner,
Stanton.
you got Hicks. Stanton's usually DH, but he goes out there sometimes. Judge. There's definitely like one or two more people that I'm fucking forgetting. Fuck.
All right, so besides Stanton.
So normally I think the starters last year, for the most part, were Judge, Hicks, and Gardner.
Okay. So let's say you have Judge and Stanton. Let's just say Judge and Stanton. Besides those two, wouldn't you rather have Bryce Harper than Gardner or Hicks?
Oh, you mean just like in general, taking the position?
Yeah, just in general.
Well, I think
Gardner's a great player. I love it. He's a good player, but
Gardner...
He's streaky too, though.
And I think they bought him back really to have like a veteran voice in the clubhouse,
right?
For the most part, because they bought his shit out for $2 million and then they're paying him another $7 million, so they're only paying him like $9 million.
Yeah.
And it's only for like a year, so I think he might only be here for another year or something. But I think it might, God forbid, if like Judge gets hurt or because I know Hicks gets hurt sometimes too and shit.
Right.
So having Gardner around, I mean. I see what you're saying, but you got to think of injuries as well. There's definitely like two other outfielders we're forgetting and missing, and that are like pretty decent players too, and that have like done some shit. That's the thing,
but
like
not Bryce Harper.
Yeah, but dude, I think he only hit like 100 RBIs like one time in his whole career so far.
I see him play every week, man. I see him play all year against the Mets. He's a good fucking player.
Perosi and Diddles were going back and forth for like 2 hours on Twitter earlier in the week about Bryce Harper, and
we should just get we should get those two on a sportscast and just yell at each other.
I'll talk to Diddles to see if he wants
even
to
though
add
they're
Perosi.
both Mets fans.
Yeah, I want to see. It would be great fucking discussion, dude. I want to. Well, I mean, we should save the both of them for when baseball's about to start. I think
yeah,
for sure. We'll just have Diddles off the first. Yeah, but.
What else are they gonna? What else are they gonna do besides sign him? Then they gotta improve, right? They're not gonna go into next year the same way. They're the Yankees. They don't do.
But when
that.
you spend if you're gonna spend retarded money like that, I'd rather it be on like a really good pitcher. I just don't know
pitcher out there.
Yeah, but I'd rather you fucking get traded. Maybe I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it would be kind of weird to trade Stanton. He still had a solid year, and there were some times where he was like the only person having a decent offensive.
But you're not going to trade Stanton to a team that has a good pitcher, like let's say the Mets or someone, because they're not going to want to pay all that money.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Well, you never know if you throw like Stanton and maybe like one or two fucking. Lower guys, the farm guys or something like prospects. That's the word I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. If they're like Stanton like a prospect or two that somebody might really need offensively, and it wouldn't be the Mets, but someone like the Mets who has like really good starting pitching and kind of abundance of it. Like
I'm just saying, it's a lot of money.
Yeah,
like trading for you don't pay someone that much money and then trade them. It doesn't happen.
Well, we didn't just give Stanton that contract. That was the contract the Marlins gave him. We traded for Stanton.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking money, and you still owe him that money for what, 7 more years?
Yeah, it's a while.
Yeah.
In all honesty, like, I like Stanton. I think unfortunately, he's kind of really just like a home run hitter, but most fucking...
He's not, though. He just had a really bad year with you guys. He's a much better player than what you saw.
I hear what you're saying. I mean, yeah, because the Marlins are in the Mets, so you see him play all the time, or you probably saw him play all the time.
He's definitely not just a home run hitter. He hits fucking home runs.
Yeah. His swing just looked so weird. His swing can look weird sometimes, man.
Yeah.
He's got a swing that like seems very powerful, but the ball's gonna it's almost like a diagonal swing. It's really weird. You ever you've seen it, right? And how far he sends off the plate, and he fucking faces in, so he doesn't pull it and shit. It's just so weird. But
anyway, so what are we talking about again? What was the email about?
Just how baseball free agent. Well, I guess we'll go back. We're just talking about the Yankees right now. He thinks Bryce Harper is going to go to the Yankees for 12 years, $400 million. He thinks Manny Machado will go to the Phillies for 11 years, $325 million.
Doesn't happen, man.
Manny Machado is a much, much better baseball player offensively than Bryce Harper, and he thinks he's going to get less money. I don't get that.
I don't know, man. I would have to look at everything, but
yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I don't know. Machado seems like kind of a dick though too. You know what I mean? I guess some teams care about the whole fucking hustling thing and talking shit and this and that.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I guess it depends. It really depends. Patrick Corbin, I guess SP is specialty pitcher. Braves 5 years, $120 million.
SP.
Dallas
starting pitcher.
Starting pitcher. Okay.
Did you say specialty pitcher?
What?
Like the fucking Special Olympics, buddy.
I didn't mean like that. I meant that somebody comes to the bullpen.
You're right, man. You're tired. Drink some vodka, dude. Get some rum and you sober up.
I got almost a whole drink in me, bro. Dallas Keuchel, Yankees, 4 years, $80 million. Wow, Keuchel's fucking a free agent.
Has he been good since?
I don't think he was nearly as good this year.
Yeah, because he fucking killed you guys. That the year they won.
And the year before
right?
too.
Yeah. What was the year where you guys were both in the wild card game? Was that 2 years ago?
Yeah, because last year we were in the wild card game, and it wasn't against them because we faced them in the American League Championship. It was 2 years ago, and Keuchel fucking fucked us up. Yeah. He's a Yankee killer for sure. That'd be crazy. I mean, I would have to look. I would have to look how old Keuchel is and stuff. But if they're only signing him for 4 years and for $80 million, I don't hate that because he's a great starting pitcher. And although I don't think his year last year was as good as previous years,
right?
I mean, he's definitely better than any pitcher we have, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, Craig Kimbrell, Mets, 4 years, $70 million. Oh, the Mets are going to spend money?
They have
yes, money, Grandal.
They're going to spend money this year just because the GM has already said, we're here to win it.
Yeah.
We're keeping our starting pitchers. We're going to build around them.
It's not a terrible idea, man.
I don't think they're going to spend the crazy money to go get a Machado or something like that, but I could see them getting a couple big arms like Kimbrel in the bullpen. I could see them getting a upgrade at catcher somewhere and a couple other upgrades. They're not going to spend big money, but hopefully they make smart, good moves.
Is that catcher? Yasmani Grandal?
Grandal, yeah. Grandal.
Is that really good guy for? Is he on the Marlins?
No, Marlins. Real Muto.
Yeah, that guy is who the Mets should get, dude.
Well, they would have to trade for him, so it's not going to happen.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah, he's not going to be a free.
But it's either Grandal or there's one other guy that pretty much like the second, third best catchers this year are both free agents as well, behind Real Muto.
Yeah, you guys definitely need a catcher bad.
Yeah,
you went through 3 or 4 last year. They just kept getting injured. And they all sucked, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he thinks they're going to sign Grandal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure statistically he was the second best catcher last year.
4 years, $60 million. Nathan Eovaldi, Red Sox, 4 years, $60 million. Well, Eovaldi did really well for the Red Sox, so it makes sense that they would re-sign him. AJ Pollock, Pollack, Giants, 4 years, $60 million. J.A. Happ, Angels, 3 years, $50 million. I think the Yankees want to keep Happ.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yankees might try to sign Happ. Michael Brantley, Dodgers, 3 years, $45 million. Honorable mentions: Andrew McCutchen, Cubs. Yossi Kikuchi, I don't know how to pronounce that. Padres, Josh Donaldson, Cardinals, Charlie Morton, Phillies, Wilson Ramos, Astros, David Robertson, Mets, Jeurys Familia, Red Sox, Matt Harvey, Yankees, and he will kill it.
If he goes to Yankees, he will win the Cy Young. Just because that's Mets luck and that's how it is. Even though he sucked last year, even on the Reds.
Well, no, his shit got better.
No, he was a little bit better for a bit, and I think his ERA was still over 5, and
wasn't too good.
No.
Dude, you're gonna be so pissed.
Can't
Jeff,
wait.
Jeff sent an email about Tony Romo compared to Eli Manning. Before I read this email, Jeff, here's the deal. How many playoff games Tony Romo won? Let me ask you this. How many has he fucked up for the Cowboys, dude? That guy's never won. I'm about to read these stats, Jeff. I don't really give a shit, dude. I watched Eli Manning win 2 Super Bowls for my team, who I like. Plain and simple, bro. I don't give a shit how much better any other quarterbacks are. Like, I saw 2 Super Bowl wins. You might never see a Jets fucking Super Bowl win in your entire life.
Tone it down, Squirrely
Okay?
Dan. We beat the Bills today.
And fucking fuck off, fucky land, bro. You guys lost like 1,000-10, dude. Tony Romo is better than Eli Manning, and it's not even close. Look at the career numbers. And how often was Romo hurt? And they got beat out by Dak Prescott. They let Tony Romo go because of the fact that he kept getting hurt. And then Dak ended up sucking, and the Cowboys really wish they had Tony Romo right now.
No, I think Tony always wanted to retire.
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
97.1 QB rating, 65.
That year anyway. I think if he really wanted to play, he would have been traded to whatever team, or they would have let him be, or whatever. He wanted to retire, and he had that job on the table broadcasting, and he made that move.
Gotcha.
That's what I personally think.
All right, let's go. Tony Romo, 97.1 QB rating, 65.3 completion, 248 touchdowns, 117 interceptions. That's still a pretty good TD interception ratio for sure. That's less
Tony
than half.
Romo is a great quarterback.
Yeah, he really like made plays sometimes. He's one of those guys running around slinging it, dude, for sure. 34,183 yards in 156 games. Eli Manning, 83.8 QB rating, 60.2% completion, 347 TDs, 234.
Way longer career.
Yeah, 234 interceptions. He's got way more interceptions for sure, like the ratio in general.
No shit.
54,000 yards in 224 games. I'd take Romo all day and twice on Sunday. You put Romo on the Giants during that time, he'd have 5 rings. You put Eli on a box of Wheaties, people will donate it to the Special Olympics. Fucking retard. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, you're forgetting about like key times where Tony Romo literally lost playoff games for the Cowboys, man. Big time. Why don't you? Where's those stats at, Diddles?
There's also key times that Eli lost playoff games for the Giants.
Yeah, and there's also key times that Peyton Manning lost fucking. Well, I don't, maybe it wasn't him.
Peyton Manning in it. Stop bringing Peyton Manning in it.
Yeah, but Peyton Manning fucking. Well, actually, him and Eli kind of have like an extremely similar playoff, like statistic. Peyton was in the playoffs more, but if you look at like the percentages and the statistics of it for how much they were in the playoffs, their statistics are like almost exactly the same.
All right,
look it up.
I'm good. Continue.
We talk about sports, man. We're talking about sports.
We just talk about Eli Manning again.
He sent the email.
I know. Jeff, we get it. He sucks. Fudge is just dumb. Just let it go, man.
Hey, it's all about Pete. He's back from vacation.
Where'd you go,
bros.
Pete? Oh, he went to fucking shitty Canada, right? No, that was the last week.
Oh, dude, I love Pete, man. He sent me the best picture. I can't wait to read this off. Hey, bros, I'm finally all caught up from my international travels, and while I was away, I think I found your personal vehicle. See attached photo for proof. It is a Jeep, and the license plate literally says Boofer. Best picture I've ever seen in my life. Fudge, I agree with you. JRPG equals break all the shit. Goddamn right. Finn, I'm shocked you got annoyed by by this, considering it was Zelda that taught me to break all the pots and everything that could be broken.
That's not
the next point will be saved for the Nerdcast. I was just speaking over you to be a dick.
It's fine.
I wrote it. I do it all the time, every single episode. I wrote it down to bring up so you guys lucked out on that one. Pass a la the Giants passing on a QB in the first round of this year's draft. I don't really get that sentence. Maybe I'm just stupid. Dan, 65 inches is small. Go 70 inches or bigger. Don't pussy out. Take an extra weekend of call. I mean, I think he means like of on call or something and get the bigger TV because once you mount it on the wall, you aren't going to want to go through the hassle again. I've mounted like 1,000 TVs. It's not so bad. Once you put the mount there, if you got a decent mount, you're using the same mount. That's all.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a lot easier to save up the extra $500 to go big to get a big TV than 1,300-ish. A 75-inch will run you.
It's got a point.
Well, the 75-inch I found, I think, was $800 or $900, and then the 65-inch I found was $400. And they were like, it's like some garbage company, but I'm just gonna get like the 4-year protection plan or some shit. Like, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? For like $70. So if it breaks, they just fucking replace it.
Yeah, till it breaks the 5th year.
$400 for a 65-inch TV, I'll be okay. The Giants are doing a great job of tanking. Hell yeah, doing great, bro. They're winning at tanking. They're doing the best in the NFL at tanking.
Until they play the Niners tomorrow.
Yeah. They know Eli is done in their system, yet keep running him out there. It's the best way to tank in sports. The NBA does it all the time. Oh, excuse me. Keep throwing subpar players out there, and no matter how hard they try, the team loses. Brilliant. In conclusion, fuck Boston. Keep rocking, guys. It's all about Pete. I think there's another picture here. Tap to download. Oh, no, it's just the boofer again. Solid email, Pete. Can't wait till you're on, bud. Fuck Finn. Yeah. Random nerd crap. I'll try to keep from getting too long, but a bunch of things I'm responding to from last map. One,
who is this?
I think this is Ross. Oh. Sorry if I didn't say. I probably didn't. Number one, I think you misunderstood my last email. I wasn't bitching about the Chiefs shitting on the Browns. I fully expected that. I say fuck the Chiefs because they're so goddamn stacked on offense. Some experts say shit like the difference between the best and worst NFL teams is a few plays each game. They must be smoking meth. The two teams I saw that Sunday aren't just in different leagues. They aren't even in the same fucking universe. Mahomes, Kelsey, Watkins, Hunt, Hill, that O-line, and Andy Reid's play calling is ridiculous. I agree. The Chiefs are fucking outstanding. Think about how sick, like, Chiefs Rams or Chiefs fucking Saints would be in the Super Bowl, dude. I might not actually get completely ape shit face and watch it. I'd be so excited.
Sorry, I'm doing a text right now, but I had to.
I hear you. Well, fuck off. Number two, I've actually already seen Final Fantasy Unlimited. I haven't seen it since high school, so I forgot a large portion of it, but I remember it being pretty good. It's one of those animes I just kind of assumed no one else I know has ever seen. No, yeah, I think I just ended up like buying it off of eBay or something because I heard about it because of being such a big Final Fantasy fan. And I know I let like Hefe and Mingo borrow it and shit like that, but yeah, that'd be cool. I gotta write that down so we don't forget because I completely forgot about us watching that. And I could just fucking bring it to pass it around to all you guys. We could all watch it and talk about it. 3, Castlevania is one of the best animes based on a video game I've seen. There aren't a ton that are any good.
That's
Only a
true.
few stick out in my mind. The Fatal Fury movies are old school, but some of my favorites. God Eater is another good one, but it's very short. Fate Zero is a great anime, but the game it's based on is so obnoxiously obscure that I don't really count it. The only one I'd say I may have enjoyed more than Castlevania is Danganronpa.
What?
That
sounds like how elephants bang, dude.
A lot of N's, dude. Danganronpa, which is a game series I doubt many people...
That's a slang for elephants banging, dude. I'm telling you. Look at those elephants gang-carropping over there, bro.
Danganronpa, which is a game series I doubt many people have even heard of, but it's one of the best I've ever played. They have an anime series that takes place as direct sequel to the first 2 games that is really damn good, but Castlevania is better than most of them. 4, Dan, you're really missing out on not having ever played a Fire Emblem game.
I haven't played those either. And
yeah,
that's always been on the list. It just never happened.
Yeah, I definitely want to, for sure. The way you talk about Final Fantasy Tactics and Tactics Advance, Fire Emblem would be right up your alley. It's such a great series. Yeah, I got to figure it out. I'm trying to do my best to fucking play more video games because last week I fucking didn't play any, and like I beat fucking Richter and Castlevania, which is like the super short shitty way to beat that game, Symphony of the Night. And I think it's too late. Like I think if you beat them, I think it like saves it and you're fucked, and you might not be able to get to the like fucking upside down castle or whatever where you actually go to Death and Dracula. But I just moved on to God of War 3 because
that's right. They do the castle inverts, right?
Yeah, like does some weird shit and shit starts to happen. 5, I agree with some of your points about Final Fantasy 8. The card game was great and way better than the 1 and 9, and the soundtrack is one of the best in the entire series. But for me, they are really only the two redeeming factors of the game. The Guardian Force system is a third, but the design of the battle system made it largely irrelevant, which ruined what was a good idea. 6, Sony has way better exclusives than Microsoft. I agree 1,000%. That alone means that Sony has the superior console. What does Xbox have? Halo, Gears? I didn't realize this was 2007. I just completed Spider-Man, and that game's fucking amazing. Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted, God of War, Last of Us, the list goes on. He really is right, dude.
Yeah.
I don't understand how like anybody buys an Xbox One. I really don't. Like, I know Xbox 360 was dope because for the most part, minus a few fucking like titles on PS4 you couldn't get on Xbox. Like, I know everybody's going crazy playing it online, and I don't know why just nobody cared about playing online with PS4.
The only problem with PlayStation is they're a bunch of cunts.
Well, they fucked me over. They fucked Narknig over, bro.
And they fucked him over. They fucked
me. I'm the Dark Nig.
I am the Dark.
You didn't want to say you're like the Dark.
They fucked up the mods for fucking Fallout when they were finally bringing mods on. Mm-hmm. And they're like, yeah, we're going to wait another 8 months because we're not sure. And then like half the mods don't work on fucking PlayStation 4. And they're the biggest reason there's not a cross-platform. Unless I'm wrong. And Ross, you can tell me if I am.
He's about to go on about it. Yeah, Sony can be dicks about cross-platform play, but they don't need to do it. Something like that will never be the downfall of Sony.
Which is why they should do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like you just said, like it won't be the downfall. So I don't know, man. Like, I just think PlayStation's always made a better system. It's always been 1,000 times less glitchy. My PlayStation 1 I had for a long time. I sold it to a buddy of mine. My PlayStation 2 I had forever, and I
had mine too. Actually, my mom still has mine too.
Yeah, like I don't like that system's like unbreakable, dude. Like I'm pretty sure I just eventually might have sold it on eBay because I bought
2 bottles of Bank Off Cherry.
No, because I got my PlayStation 3, but the first gen where it still was backwards compatible.
Yeah.
So I was just like, all right, well, I don't need my PS2 anymore. But that was a big mistake because that thing broke, and I have a newer generation of PlayStation 3 where I can only play PS3 games on it, but it's whatever. Number 7, Dan is 100% right. I love you, man. Whatever you're about to say.
Fuck you,
It's
Ross.
an old school RPG mentality, but you do break everything you can. It's just habit.
He was playing Fear.
It carries over into all genres.
No, you're an asshole.
Even first-person shooters.
No, you're an asshole.
Love this.
Ross, fuck you.
Borderlands,
Fuck you, Pete.
Borderlands had shit flying out of everything you could interact with. You never know what could be hidden away. That's right, baby.
It was Fear. Did I bring up the Warcraft point, playing Warcraft with you? You do this shit too?
I start mining and like ignoring.
Do you ever play Warcraft with Fudge, Ross? You change your fucking tune, dude. I'd be like, oh, look at this mob. Let's go kill this mob, right? I start fighting these people. We're doing good. We're doing good. All of a sudden, I'm dying. And I look over and Fudge is mining copper in the fucking Darklands or whatever. Fucking, what was,
don't ask me to remember anything about World of Warcraft, dude.
It was like the third, if you were a human, it was like the third town you went to. It was like the spooky place. I forget what it was. Every time.
That game was a lot of fun.
The game was so good. Mining copper, and I'm dead. There's multiple times I'm dead.
I got all that copper, though.
Ding, ding, ding. And then you would get killed by the mob and go, dude, where were you? I was fighting them.
No, I wouldn't be that bad.
Bro.
Probably. Number 8, this is already kind of a long email. But one point about Chrono Trigger, you're absolutely correct that since you did not really do enough in the game prior to beating it, it affects the outcome of the game. The beauty of the design of Chrono Trigger is that you can fight and beat the final boss at almost any point in the story, and the ending will be different depending on what you've done up until that point. It has a total of 13 or so different endings. You don't even have to finish the main storyline to beat it. But to get the complete story and gameplay experience, you have to go through the various timelines and
or you
finish
just
everything.
YouTube it, buddy. 2018.
Yeah, we'll see what's good with that. We'll just YouTube everything in the Nerdcast. You guys play a game? Nah, man, YouTubed it in 2 hours last night, bruh. It's a game concept that I believe hasn't been able to be replicated successfully since, and that's significant part of why I say it's the greatest game I've ever played. Time travel is really difficult to do correctly in games, especially RPGs.
Especially old games like that, too.
And Chrono Trigger nails it completely. I definitely know there's definitely plenty of games that have multiple endings and shit, depending on what you've done, but not involving time travel, I don't think, though. Just multiple endings, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I also,
Would you ever play Back to the Future?
is there a Back to the Future video game?
I don't know. That's just the first thing that
You
came up
fucking
with.
dick. Number 9, I'm typing
It's probably
this.
an old, shitty, regular Nintendo game, Back to the Future.
I'm typing this mid-football Sunday, so the games aren't over yet, but we have a big Dick Baker sighting. He has returned on this glorious day. Number 10, I think one more week of fuck
Is this
you,
email
Jackson,
today?
before I move on. I still fucking hate that asshole. Yep.
Yeah, because last I checked, he was playing. He had a good game. He had a
Yeah.
big Dick Maker game.
You did mention that before we even got to his email. Okay. Let's just cut the shit off. Sorry, guys, that we're cutting it off a little bit earlier than we'd like to, but we have a whole podcast to do, so who the fuck knows what's about to happen. But you already heard it, so figure it the fuck out.
It's like we're watching Looper. What was the other?
Yeah, Ross, what about Looper, man?
What's
Chrono Trigger has nothing on Looper.
what was that movie with Leo where it's confusing as fuck?
Oh, Inception.
It's like we're fucking playing Inception right now.
It's like we're incepting our podcasts, you fucking cunts. Oh, that's funny. All right, fuck off. Slip piece. DJ, spin it.
Mike, check. The morning after pill.
Fudge and Finn.
Shots for likes in that ass. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. Shots for likes. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Likes. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. More.